It was another Epcot day.
And we had breakfast at Akershus.
That's right. So
it was pre-rope drop.
Yeah, so we went to Epcot really early because we had like 8:30 reservations at Akershus. And I got confirmation.
This was the Monday.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I got confirmation from someone who is Norwegian.
It's Akershus.
It's Akershus.
Yeah. That's how you
like Dr. Seuss.
Yeah,
and
Akershus.
So, it is also a character meal. Now, we've done the breakfast a couple of times now. I would actually like to go back and actually do lunch or dinner there.
Now, I will say the breakfast is really good. It's family style like Ohana.
But they took the seafood salad away. That was so good.
That was on the buffet
on
part.
The buffet.
But they kind of have it in two parts. You have the buffet part, which is like fruits.
It's like cold
meats like fish and more Nordic type
and they
fare.
have cheeses
and stuff like that. And then they bring to the table a family style portion of eggs and bacon and sausage.
And that potato casserole.
And the potato casserole there is fantastic. But this is where you got to meet princesses, and we were greeted by, was it Belle this time?
Belle,
it was Belle.
Belle greeted us this time. And we also got Aurora, Ariel,
Snow White,
and Cinderella. But this was the place where Josie went and paraded
all by herself.
They do a little princess parade, and Josie went.
First time she went by herself.
She went by herself.
She went with Aurora.
She walked with Aurora, and
who, by the way, we figured out we believe is her favorite princess.
Yes, but she was just waving and
doing her princess thing.
Yes, it was so adorable. Okay, so we did a few things after that.
But Akershus is a thumbs up. Do it if you can.
Yes,
it's worth it.
Really,
it's good.
Really good. I do want to try the dinner though.
Yeah, but Akershus is a really good breakfast buffet.
And if you can't get into Cinderella's Royal Table, it's a
good substitute.
It's a really good substitute.
But it's a really good breakfast. You get good service. The character interaction is great. The princesses are all there. So.
And if you can hit it right, if you get like an 8 o'clock, you can be out around 9
when the park opens.
When the park opens, you can hit Frozen Ever After right
there before the crowd gets to it.
Yes. Yes. So we did a few things, including later on in the afternoon we did Frozen Ever After for the first time. I was very impressed with it. Now, yes. I was always a big lover of Maelstrom.
But I'll tell you what, the theming getting into the ride was great.
Great, and we had fast passes, so we didn't go through the whole thing because they have a thing with the Oaken,
yes.
in the sauna, which we didn't get to see. But the theming
it was really good.
Great. I was pleased to see they kept the original boats from Maelstrom. The animatronics are off the chart.
Yes, they've gone. They've taken it really to the next 3 levels above the next level.
Yes.
With the new animatronics they've got going on, because it's like you're looking at the actual character, yes. not a figurine.
I thought it was
great.
I give it a big thumbs up. I thought it was great.
Yeah.
So we went to an old favorite of ours that holds some very special memories. We went to the Garden Grill.
Where Josie first met Mickey.
That's where Josie first met Mickey. We did the lunch this time, which is the same menu actually as the dinner, which actually costs less than the dinner. So that's a little tip if you want to try Garden Grill.
Do the lunch if you're on a budget.
And you're not on the meal plan. Do the lunch.
You get the lunch. You get the same thing at lunch as you do at dinner, and it's a little less.
Yes, but the staff, our server, phenomenal.
Character interaction.
And
phenomenal.
I was wearing. If you've seen some of my videos, I have the Van Gogh Starry Night ears.
They were going nuts over her ears.
Everyone in Garden Grill, the staff especially, were going nuts over my Van Gogh ears. So it was hilarious. I mean, the guy who seated us actually brought someone over so they could see my ears. It was really weird.
Hey, Josie.
And look who we have here.
Uh-huh.
Who are you?
My name is Josie.
Your name is Josie. Can you blow him kisses? Oh, you're so sweet. All right, so we're talking about the Garden Grill. The food is phenomenal at Garden Grill. It's another family style. So you get okay. So you get what is it? You get turkey.
You get turkey, roast beef.
Bacon leek stuffing is phenomenal.
Yes, and mashed potatoes. And they have the goldfish mac and cheese.
You get a salad before too.
You get a salad. The salad's really good too.
Yeah,
you just have to watch out for the radishes.
Yeah, but they saw that I had an allergy. They asked about it. I told them I had an allergy to radishes.
Salad without radishes.
And they brought a salad without radishes. So
I don't eat radishes.
Yeah,
we don't eat radishes.
Mommy can't have
Mommy
radishes.
can't have radishes.
So, but the character interaction once again was off the charts with Chip and Dale. This is you get Chip and Dale, Mickey, and they are in their garden. They're in their farmer gear.
And Pluto.
That's good.
Josie just. Oh my God, Chip and Dale were all about Josie.
Yes, well, I mean,
and so was Mickey,
they all were,
and they were all.
But I think Chip and Dale in particular, for some reason, this time around, that's just where the best interaction seemed to be.
It was, yeah, it was. I don't know what she's talking about. So after that, we did a few things. We wound up walking around doing some things in World Showcase, including the Grand Fiesta with Los Caballeros,
which is always a fun
with the three
time.
Caballeros. So we went. We had an ADR over. We walked over to the yacht club and had an ADR because we had an ADR at the Yachtsman Steakhouse.
Yes, and now I'm going to start off by saying, at this point in the day, Josie was what we call Disney done. She was tired,
asleep in her stroller.
And we had to wake her up, which is never fun because
she had a meltdown.
She just was tired and not happy about being woken up. But we needed her to eat dinner so she wouldn't be hungry throughout the night. So I'm gonna say the staff, the server that we had at Yachtsman. Again, Mommy Daddy went. She went and got her a Mickey straw for her cup. And it was a Tinkerbell cup. And it was a Tinkerbell cup and got her some crayons. And on top of that, she went and got her a little Tinkerbell figurine that lights up. And gave it to her. And it made her so happy that Mommy and Daddy once again could enjoy our dinner. So thank you for the Disney magic in that regard too, because we had a tired little girl and you helped us through it. So thank you.
Yes, the staff there was phenomenal. The manager actually went and checked on her, came and checked on her, make sure she was okay.
Yeah.
The food was so good. The steak was out of this world.
The steak was really good. Now again, I'm a steak snob.
Because he grills a really good
I make a pretty good steak, and you know what? I don't think I've ever had a steak that I've gone somewhere and purchased for someone else to make that's better than steak that I can make myself.
It's true.
So that aside, the steak was pretty good.
It was very, very good.
Yeah, it was good.
And I had mashed potatoes with my steak.
Yeah, and I had the
it's kind of like a potatoes au gratin
it was
type thing.
Yeah, and that was really good too.
And oh my God, the chocolate peanut cake dessert. I can't.
The desserts period.
Let's just.
Yeah, the desserts period were fantastic.
I need a moment to think about that. Okay. That pretty much wrapped up our day.
Because we pretty much went back and crashed.
Yeah. So the next day was our first Magic Kingdom day. And we started off with pre-rope breakfast at Crystal Palace.
Yes.
Which is
the Pooh characters.
Yeah, and the food there is excellent.
Yeah, it's breakfast buffet.
Breakfast, yes.
I think they have like an egg casserole. They have scrambled eggs, bacon, sausage. Assorted breads.
It was really
waffles, all that stuff, and they also have a place where you can go and get fresh made omelets as well. So the food is really good. The character interaction is great. Josie loves the Pooh characters from from my friends Tigger and Pooh.
She loves.
So it was a really good time at Crystal Palace.
Tigger, Pooh, Eeyore, and Piglet.
Yep.
But yeah, that's always a lot of fun. Literally, when we first walked down Main Street, I started crying.
Yeah, because you make that turn.
Beautiful sight.
And you see the castle.
That first time you walk down Main Street and see the castle for your trip, it's just like...
And that was the first time Josie had seen the castle. And she was all excited about seeing the castle.
Mommy.
Oh, I love you too, baby.
And she was all excited about seeing the castle, and then we got to see the Pooh characters.
So, after breakfast,
This was the day it rained, also.
Yes, it was a very soggy day.
Yeah, it was a soggy day, but that kept the crowds down,
It was not crowded at all at Magic Kingdom that day. So, a few things happened. First of all, Josie rode her very first roller coaster.
And her second.
She got to ride Seven Dwarfs Mine Train.
Okay, you want to sing it, Josie, real quick?
Okay.
In a mine. Okay, do it.
There's a ring on donuts. So high. Oh, high. Oh, high. Oh, oh. It's off the right beat go.
Yay!
Yay! Good job, Josie.
She really got into the ride.
She loves it. You know what? I have to tell you, you may have heard me say this before. And as you can tell, Josie really loved the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. It's really made an impression. She loves it. And that makes me happy because I'm a roller coaster junkie. And she loved that. And she loved Goofy's Barnstormer.
Yeah.
Even though it was in the rain, and she rode that in the front.
So her second ever ride. Okay, her first roller coaster, she got to sit in the second row. I sat in the front so that I could get a video of her reactions of her first roller coaster. The second one, she got to ride in the front. And of course, I had put the thing away because I had put the camera away because it was raining.
But man, and then, just seeing her have fun on a roller coaster made Daddy happy.
It was awesome.
It made Daddy happy.
So then we got on Dumbo. And Dumbo became a water ride because as soon as we sat down...
The bottom fell out. And we're up in the air and the rain's coming down.
And I was soaked for the rest of the day. It was not even funny. Because we had left the ponchos at her... We had parked her stroller and left them...
And the ponchos were at the stroller and they were over by the carousel and we were over at Dumbo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we also read Peter Pan's Flight, which she loves.
And It's a Small World.
We spent the majority of our time actually in Fantasyland.
We did get a Haunted Mansion ride in.
We did a
quick service that day, didn't
we? We did Columbia Harbor House, which is always good. We found a nice little quiet area where we were able to sit and kind of chill.
Try to dry out a little bit.
But
wait out some of the rain.
Yeah, but that day we also took part in Tiana's ice cream social, Tiana's riverboat party, ice cream social, and parade viewing.
Yes. It was good. This is a fairly new thing, right?
It had only started maybe 2 weeks prior to us.
Yeah. So you get to have an ice cream social at Columbia Harbor House with
Tiana and Naveen. And they were all about her.
Well, Josie was showing them her dance moves, and they were
her sweet dance moves.
Yeah. She was hamming it up. So they of course loved that because they loved the interaction with the kids. So.
Yeah. They had to go be in the parade. So after that, we went and we were on the riverboat. We went out a little bit. And so we got to view the Festival of Fantasy Parade from the riverboat, and it was a really good view.
It was a good view. That's where I first tried a chocolate covered banana.
Yes.
It was really good.
Yes. But they have all kinds of really good snacks
the
on that.
Popcorn and all
popcorn. But Tiana and Naveen after the parade, they come back over to and get on the riverboat, and then you go for a tour around the rivers of America. Well, Tiana asked for her by name.
To help her lead the parade.
To help her lead the parade. And this one ate it up like candy.
Oh, yeah.
But she asked for her by name because she had made such an impression on her at the social.
Yes.
But that's definitely something that I would recommend. It's a separate cost. It's a separate ticketed item. But, for what you get, you get pretty good ice cream, and you get
you get a great character interaction.
You get very special character interaction.
Like this?
Yes.
And you get really good viewing of the afternoon parade.
Yes. So we did a few things here and there. Of course, Haunted Mansion.
We did Country Bear Jamboree.
But we did, like I said, we were mostly in Fantasyland during the day, and then we did a little bit of Adventureland. We did Pirates of the Caribbean. So Josie got to do that for the very first time, and she's she loved it.
Yep.
And we did the Jingle Cruise, which is the Jungle Cruise, only
it's the Jingle Cruise.
It's the Jingle Cruise, and man, the jokes are even cornier on the Jingle Cruise than it is the regular Jungle Cruise. Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party on that day. But the first thing we did was we got in line for Jack Skellington, and we were there for about an hour. We had heard rumors that a lot of times he starts signing before around.
He didn't start
around
until
5.
7 o'clock.
He didn't start until 7 until it started, and so we were in line for about an hour, and then 30 minutes after he finally arrived. And then we had lunch at another old favorite. Dinner. But we had dinner at our old favorite, which is Casey's Corner. We both had hot dogs. I think we both had chili dogs.
Yeah, how can you go to Casey's Corner and
that's
not
all,
get a dog?
that's all they have.
Yeah.
Except they do have corn dog
nuggets for the kids, and that's what Josie had, and she loved it.
Yeah. So basically, we didn't get to see any of the real Christmassy stuff because we were basically chasing down characters for her. Jack Skellington was the first one, and then after dinner...
In Fantasyland, the carnival area.
The carnival area, we were going to check and see for the 7 dwarfs.
And Scrooge McDuck.
Well, it was a 3-hour wait for the dwarfs, and I don't think so.
So we got in line for Scrooge McDuck.
And it only looked like it was going to be like a 15-minute wait. Well... Yeah, and we're like, okay, we can go ahead and go through this, and then we can try to cop a squat for Holiday Wishes. No. Because every adult that went up to Scrooge McDuck took 20 minutes.
Yeah, it was long.
And so we wound up watching Wishes
from behind.
And so, I mean, and it was still pretty, but...
It wasn't the same. You didn't get the music.
You could faintly hear it, but not really. But yeah, we wound up not even getting Scrooge McDuck because
the line just wasn't moving because everyone was taking so long.
Right. So we wound up not even getting his because it was just taking so long, and my feet and legs were killing me.
And we were tired, and so we ended up just making our way toward the front of the park.
Well, we also wanted to watch the parade. And it was already 10:30, so it was the second viewing. So we had to go, or we were going to miss the parade. So we wound up going and sitting in Liberty Square for the parade, which we did.
And Josie was asleep.
Josie slept through the parade.
She was once again
Disney done. So we wound up going through Emporium and doing some shopping while we were there.
And then back to the room.
And then back to the room because it was like 12:30.
Yeah.
But that's where he got the ornament. If you saw the haul video, that's where we wound up getting that last Christmas ornament.
Yes.